So let's turn to the last one, to the C. And here we have to apply the following rule. Maybe you remember this. So A divided by B to the power of C is the same as A to the power of C divided by B to the power of C. So I will apply this rule here. So this is then 1 to the power of 2/3 divided by A square minus 1 to the power of 6, and then this whole thing to the power of 2/3 plus, here I apply the same rule, but before I do so, please note that it's possible to simplify here the denominator. Why is this possible? Well, let me show you. So we can write this as 3 divided by, first of all, we can put this in one bracket here. So A plus 1 times A minus 1 to the power of A. This is because of the rule that the root of A times B is the same as the root of A times the root of B. Then this is equal to 1 to the power of something is always 1 divided by, now I apply the rule, maybe you remember this, A to the power of B to the power of C is the same as A to the power of B times C. So the exponents just multiply, which means that this bracket here, this exponent just multiplies with the outer exponent, plus, okay, 3 divided by, and maybe you remember the binomial formulas here. So A plus 1 times A minus 1 is just, square root is just A square minus 1. Why is that? Well, these were the binomial formulas. The third one, that A plus B times A minus B is equal to A square minus B square. Okay, but this is just a side note. Okay, so this is then 1 divided by A square minus 1. And then we have here, we can cancel something down, because obviously the 6 is 2 times 3 times 2 divided by 3. So we can cancel the 3 here down. Plus, now I apply this rule here again. So this would mean here that I get, oops, I can get rid of this. So this would mean that I have 3 to the power of 8 divided by square root A square minus 1 to the power of 8. And then I get 1 divided by A square minus 1 to the power of 4 plus 3 to the power of 8. This would then be, here I had to use my calculator, 6,561 divided by, okay, and here we have to check what is square root. Well, square root means, maybe you remember this, the square root of A is the same as A to the power of 1/2. So I can write this as A square minus 1 to the power of 1/2, and then the whole thing to the power of 8. And then I get plus 6,561 divided by A square minus 1, 1/2 times 8. And then I get 1 divided by A square minus 1 to the power of 4 plus 6,561 divided by A square minus 1 to the power of 4. And the nice thing is that both terms have the same denominator, so we can just add them up. So this would then be, with the common denominator, A square minus 1 to the power of 4. And here we have 6,562. And we're done.